Why, hello there, and welcome to our segment on China, a land of conflict. Today we will be discussing the fight for control in China during the time between the world wars. In the late 19th century, European countries adopted ways of imperialism. As the Industrial Revolution took off, Europeans searched for natural resources to fuel their economies. Many European countries turned to China because of its large population and vast resources. After many battles, European countries gained control of China and broke it into spheres of influence.
Spheres of influence are areas where an outside country has complete control of all economic aspects in that region.
Very quickly, the people of China became aggravated with European rule and wanted to rid their country from Western culture. Many rebellions began.
The Taiping Rebellion was a conflict that started in 1850 and lasted 15 long years. It resulted in the deaths of more than 20 million. The Boxer Rebellion of 1899 was when a group known as the Boxers rebelled against foreign influence with the help of the Manchu Empress. Hundreds of foreigners were killed. Some of these rebels actually believed that they were impervious to bullets. They were not.
Oh my God!
Neither of these rebellions were successful due to the advanced weaponry and technology that Europeans possessed. By the 20th century, there were only two major parties fighting for control of China, the Communist Party and the Nationalists. Now we go to an interview with Mao Zedong taken just before his victory over the Nationalist forces.
It's an honor to meet you, Mao. Thank you for joining us.
The honor is all mine. Thank you for having me.
So a few years ago, in 1937, you joined forces with your rival, Kai-Shek. Do you have anything to say about helping your enemy?
Why, yes, I do. I was not helping the enemy. I was defending China from Japan, and I couldn't do it alone. I believe that the enemy of the enemy is my ally.
Then after Japan was defeated, fighting between you and the Nationalists resumed?
Congratulations, you are correct.
My sources tell me that currently Chiang's forces are on the run, and victory seems imminent. What are your plans once China is back under your control?
I believe that Shek will be retreating to his last stronghold, the island of Formosa. Once China is under my control, the country will undergo dramatic changes, such as re-education, implementation of the communist government, and I plan to change the overall aspects of life.
What do you mean when you say re-education?
I believe that to have a successful communist government, communist beliefs must be taught to the next generations. Communist beliefs will be taught in schools and universities across this great land of China.
Is there anything else that the government will influence?
Yes. Everything from production to the media will also be under the direct supervision of the government.
And you don't feel that this will take away the freedom of your people?
Not at all. This is for the benefit of China, and yes, some sacrifices might be made, but in the end, it will all be on the better path. Capitalism will be driven out of the country.
Thank you for your insight.
It was an honor. See you later. Pound it, brah.
Oh.
And now we go to a past recording where our reporters caught up with Chiang Kai-Shek, leader of the Nationalist forces, during his very busy day.
Here he comes. Excuse me, Shek, could we have a moment of your time?
Why, absolutely, my good fellow.
The future of your nationalist China looks grim. Do you have any input upon this subject?
It certainly does. About 22 years ago, nationalist China was almost united, but with the emergence of the Communist Party, we lost the support of millions. Their lies, their propaganda, manipulated the people. It is very unfortunate.
And in 1934, you had the communists retreating in what was known as the Long March. Did you feel you had secured China?
Why, yes, I did. But since then, the communists have launched countless offensives that have forced us to retreat.
Tragic. Being the successor to Sun Yat-sen, the man who united most of China before the communist uprising. Do you feel that you have failed him?
Sadly, I do feel that way. I have not been able to maintain a stable and just government.
The communists recently drove you and your forces to the island of Formosa. Do you think you will be able to defend your nationalist dreams there? Alright.
Yes, I will do what I can for this island, and we will prosper. In the future, I wish to launch an offensive, and one day, China will be free from communist tyranny.
Those are very optimistic views. Thank you for your time. Good luck to you and your men.
Thank you. We will need it.
This has been a presentation of the History Channel. Join us next time where we follow gay rights leader Parker Wilde for a week.